everyone, we'll be playing against Australia's Big Waves in the second round. Big Waves, they won their last match by a wide margin. They're mainly focused on offence. Everyone here just started playing football. This will give the team more worries. But it's okay. If you practice well, you'll get better. Let's give it our all in today's practice too.
Captain, if we're done with this conversation, may we leave?
Pardon? Yeah, alright.
Well, bye, guys. They're all gone. We've got Falco and Therese, at least. All of us didn't want to do this. Everyone has their own conditions. We're only cooperating.
But in the first round, everyone was fighting to win. It's going to be okay.
Episode 2 チーム結成の謎 VS オーストラリア代表ビッグウェーブス
Yeah, leaving no room for doubt, we are definitely taking on Australia's Big Waves next. Bit of a role reversal. Fire Dragon used to be the last opponent and Big Waves used to be the first, but now I'm swapping it about. With the yo-ho-ho, it's Tale of the Toaster, by the way. Part 5 of Go Galaxy Big Bang, right to the action.
Only these players came to practice.
Why are the other guys not coming? We don't have much time till the second round.
It's probably because of the contract.
A contract?
Yeah, till the first round was over, we had to give it our all. We don't have to practice after that. That was the promise.
What?
Who decided that? That would be me.
Coach Black?
Why? Why would you do that? There is no need for an explanation. Sherwind, let's start the practice. You don't have to wait for the others. You decide the practice exercises. That's all.
No way.
I can't believe this happened. Is this what a coach does? Ricardo.
Hey, Captain, why don't we just listen to the coach and start practicing?
Blossom.
I'm fine with just Therese. Let's practice only with those who feel motivated. Right, Ricardo?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to get everyone. Arion, you can start practicing.
Well, this is looking like a bit of a callback to his early days of just dribbling around some cones on his own. At least Falco's helping. Captain, how can I dribble well?
You need to learn step by step, then you'll be really good. I know of a good practice method. Want to try it? Yeah?
Captain, tell me about it too. I'm a midfielder, right?
Yes, of course. Anyway, Therese, you're really flexible. You did rhythmic gymnastics, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Speaking of that, I've heard about you before. You won world championships one after the next. You've won a lot of medals. Asia's prodigy girl, Therese Blossom.
You know about me? Oh, I'm so glad.
I see. So the reason you joined Inazuma National is...
Yeah, if I joined Inazuma National, I'd be able to study abroad with the world's best rhythmic gymnastics. Gymnasts, you know, that's what they're called. But in the previous game, I started to find football a little more interesting.
Really? Well, from now on, do your best. You'll love football.
What? Love football?
Therese's flexibility and Falco's speed. This is Inazuma National's strength. Is it, mate? I think Inazuma National's strength is you at the moment. But why did the Rhythmic Gymnastics Association not stop Therese? Why did they let their future talent go?
Arion?
Nice of you to know the full name of the association, Rick.
Sky, have you found everyone?
They aren't in the stadium. They went out somewhere. That's zero motivation. There were some girls like that in gymnastics. Arion, what will you do?
I know. I'll go searching for everyone. They don't have to take part in the practice. They only need to watch. I want everyone to come to practice. Because all of us are a team.
Yeah, that's right. I'll help you look for them.
Thank you, Sky. Let's go then.
Why does Therese look so shocked at that?
What's this about all the team rubbish? Are you dumb?
Well, there's your explanation. She's just a bit mean at the moment. We have to go look around the overworld, though, because mainly this is just an opportunity to go looking around, because Chapter 1 was short, fun, but very restrictive, you know. We didn't really get to do anything. We could look around Odaiba, we could look around the Saints Way Stadium, and that was all. No recruiting, no optional side quests, competition routes, anything like that. We just had to go and do the Fire Dragon match. But now that we're in Chapter 2, we'll at least get a bit more freedom to wander around and see just what kind of opportunities await us, I suppose. But here is the main thing in the inner link at the moment. Therese, so Zippy's wallet was just in his jersey pocket the whole time. Like, it wasn't even, it's not like it got stolen by a dog, it's not like it got stolen by a different member of the team who then apologised. It was just in his pocket, and Falco got the blame for no. I almost feel like it should have been just stolen by someone else. Like, for it to be in his pocket, oh dear. Zippy's not apologising anyway for the time being, so I guess out of all these people who don't care about football, who's on track for worst character at the moment? Guess Zippy giving himself a head start. So now that this roadblock was gone at the desk, we can actually talk to Mr. Veteran. Yes, which one? Who knows? But he can station himself here. This is basically to say that we can now scan QR codes for better items should we need. I'm surprised they allow you to do that from Chapter 2 onwards. We're certainly not going to be doing any of that yet, because you could definitely just break the game if you loaded up all your players with QR code moves right now. But I guess it's an option if you really want to blitz through the early stages of the game. All the dialogue around the overworld has changed now. Everyone is, well, maybe not the tutorial characters like these, but most people are saying stuff to reflect the fact that we've beaten Fire Dragon. Like, this guy, do you say anything different? No, because you're a tutorial on how to learn special moves. But look at this, Falco. That's how you score a goal. There you go. Back of the net. Way, smash the camera, lads. I'm the best. This is your practice, Arion, while we go and look for the other players. Well, that guy lets us know that Trina was seen in Central Square, which we're heading to anyway. So I guess, yeah, here she is.
Hello. Are you alone too? I see. Me too.
Ah, Trina! Trina, so you were here.
Trina, were you talking to that crow? What?
Trina, do you want to come to practice? Football is really fun.
I'm sorry. I'd prefer not to go. Because even if I go, it won't matter.
Trina?
Trina.
Say, Trina, did you see the others?
Zippy's over there. Oh, the Mermaid Hall. Thank you.
Come practice any time. I'll be waiting.
She's got nowhere to run, bless her. You can tell she just wants to get the heck out of here. But Sky, Ricardo and I are just completely road-blocking her. Apologise, Trina. Come to practice, Trina. God, this is so mean-spirited. There are overworld battles everywhere in Odaiba now, should you need to level up that bit more. Quite a bit of variety in the players they actually give to us as well, but we'll go in the set order that it wants to give us. You were a conversation topic in Chapter 1, now you've been replaced by someone identical to talk more about coffees. But let's just go in the order that the game tells us and head into the Mermaid Hall, because this is so pretty. This is another one of those memories when, again, I played Go Galaxy over 5 years after I played Go Chrono Stones. just seeing any kind of new area with some level of visual detail that's gone into it, like an aquarium, I was just bubbling with joy to see this type of thing. And this treasure chest, which contains a cut to the hand because it opened straight onto my finger.
Oh, Zippy!
The size of this giant aquarium is 51 by 20 by 11 volume, and the amount of water entering is 10,000 litres. And a water tank with 8-panel configuration that absorbs resources via the water pressure flow.
Zippy, I found you. Let's play football together.
As I said before, football can be calculated and analysed, so I'm not interested.
I don't know, but I think football can't be calculated. You never know what happens until the end of the match. That's football.
Well, if you can prove that football cannot be calculated, then I will go to practice. See you. I love the dot dip animation as well every time. I don't know if anyone gets what I mean when I say dot dip. It's just a Discord command in certain servers that post the vanishing gif. So I hope somebody gets that, but only 805 minutes and 37 seconds. Like, who counts in minutes? You know how long 807 minutes is? Do I actually have to calculate this on screen now? Oh no, I know that 60 minutes is an hour, so 600 minutes must be 10 hours. So he's talking like 12 and a bit hours until the end of the day. How early are we? Did we wake up at 7 a.m? Friggin' students, they don't know what it's like to not have free time. Grr, this is getting a bit retrospective already. I think there is a photo opportunity of any random point of this wall. It's always good to not miss them, just in case you are going to have a recruitment opportunity soon. But I'm also a bit concerned that my gameplay for the Let's Play would just be me hugging the walls looking for photo opportunities all the time. So, yeah, mainly going to be putting the focus on actually getting items into the Supernova playthrough that's already happened in the background for post-game stuff. If you were to leave to the right, then this just shows you it's a bit of a connecting route back to the training area, so this is not roadblocked anymore. But we'll head further into the Mermaid Hall past yet another treasure chest we can't open. They just love to do this in Go Galaxy. You can definitely talk to this guy on a right to get some kind of... Oh no, well, I thought so, but at least this statue is one. It's an acrobatic dolphin. It looks more of a whale or a beluga to me. That's a bit of a callback to me as a 1 to 2 year old. I had some poster up on the other side of the door. Apparently I'd have to, my mum would point at the different different aqualife creatures, and I'd memorise them all. And then I went a bit too far and memorised all the parts of the Thunderbirds crafts in the World of Thunderbirds books, and it was just a bit unnatural. I shouldn't have been able to remember all that stuff, so I guess years later I nerfed my memory and forgot anything that wasn't to do with Robot Wars. Here we are. Anyway, there's a gold chest just in case you want more stuff you can't open, but here is a random encounter that I am going to do. Maybe we'll get to show off Einsatz with Ricardo again. This is the best party. Yeah, just to show how affordable Einsatz actually it is. It's really, really cheap, only 20 TP, so that also means it's not too effective, but Ricardo can comfortably afford both an Einsatz and a Hey Presto and a Fortissimo foot. Well, let's put that to the test, yeah? 30 TP on Hey Presto, 20 on Einsatz, and he can still afford a Fortissimo. Does that mean I think it's good that Fortissimo was this nerfed into the ground? No, definitely not. But I mainly wanted to do this match because it's got Brave in it. I don't know how often he appeared on screen in my Let's Plays and my 99 route matches in Chrono Zones, but I've always had that guy in the background of one of our teams. Fortissimo, again, cannot score. This is so sad. Really now. I guess I should have... I can't use Zippy because he's not on the team, so Thief's Eye is going to waste here. But Brave, the guy who looked so blatantly like a character, like the hero from Dragon Quest 3. We've got Charisse in goal at the moment because Terry has abandoned us. Funnily enough, there's actually some truth to this. We totally lost. That's kind of funny. I guess we'll just quickly gimmick this match with spirits then to make up for it. Whoops. But yeah, there is like an episode of the anime, I think it's around about right now, when they're meant to be practicing against each other, but they've not got many people here. So Charisse does actually go in goal at a certain point of the anime. Maybe I'll even put the picture on screen for you to prove, yes, this is definitely a thing. But she's not very good at it, exactly. She's the choice purely because she can be. Do not recommend. Anyway, so fighting spirits, they're real nice, huh? Can't believe I'm still having to cheat in random encounter matches in the overworld, but I want to make sure that I've beaten Brave so that when he becomes recruitable, I can at least try. Except I seem to think he's really quite difficult to recruit in the early game, but hey, the cleric in goal, he's quite nice as well. Just want to make sure he's possible, right? I love Brave, and I love showing off the 3D backgrounds of this shopping area, because this, again, is brand new. Some people probably won't have even seen that. And you know what? Rainbow Bubble Burst as a shooting move, that's great, because that's a long shot that we could give to anyone to just be really, really good. It would even be quite fitting on Charisse, now that I think about it. That would probably feel a little bit unfair to give her a shooting move that's also a long shot right now, so I won't do it, but maybe in the future, when she's learned how to play football a bit more, provided she doesn't quit or we don't lose to big waves and just call it a day. Hey, I saw that photo. Go on, let's do it first, because there's a lot of photos to take here. We've got Smoky Pot next to the LAN shop, so another one for Smash Ultimate Online players to ram their agendas down your necks. Not that they're wrong, definitely should try and play online with a LAN adapter, but that's what any competitive tournament Discord server will look like. LAN. Anyway, we got Thunder. That was actually a recruitment condition for, I think, somebody that I was Googling today. It couldn't have been someone that we found along the way, but the main thing is, here we have a Magic Moves. It's got a conversation topic about fossils, and most importantly of all, you can actually buy moves here, such as Well, here I was being all like, oh wow, this is so good that we've got a long shot that we could just give to Charisse and then she'd be really good. Well, fine, let's buy Flying Fish. We've already got Log Roll, we might as well turn someone else into Adekebe while we don't have him. Who wants to be the sacrifice? Who do we basically restructure to be Adekebe in this Let's Play? Because we need him, right? Runaway Train and kill. Runaway Train is 30 power. That is so sad. Poor Rusty. But yeah, Killer Whale. Yeah, we can make someone even more Adekebe-ish. Now we've got all three of his things. But yes, but that's the end of the sentence. Utter Gutsiness Catch is back in this game, and I could not be happier about the fact. Can we give that to Terry? I don't think he's here right now. I guess even while he's out, you still could give him it, but he doesn't have any goalkeeping moves, so it would feel wrong if we did give him Utter Gutsiness Catch. But that is one of the funniest moves in Inazuma 11 history. If you don't remember it, then I will be sure to showcase it at some point. It's a giggle. But I'll say no more for now. Just know it's in the game. We could go wandering around to this kind of side, but they're blocking the path to the Ferris wheel. We won't be going there today. I'm just kind of showing that it's a thing. There's I's Kitchen. Who's I? Is that me? Is that my kitchen? Isaac's Kitchen. Let's go. What am I cooking? Pancakes? Definitely pancakes. #1 food in the world for me. English, French crepes, that is, not American ones. A meeting? That nervous look. Is it work? No, it must be a date. I don't think that necktie is for work, so he must be here to give his girlfriend a present. Funny thing about this scene, it's a boy and a girl here in the games, but in the anime it's actually a girl and a girl, as pointed out by the damn beaver. He still mentions it possibly being a date, but also kind of before the other girl turns up, so we're not going to take any confirmation of the first LGBT character in Inazuma 11, but it's a possibility. You never know. See, there's nothing I can't decipher. I worked out that this guy standing in a corner in front of a vacuum jet was waiting for a girl. That couldn't just be guessed normally.
Keenan, what are you doing here?
It's funny to observe humans. What do people think? How do they act? If you know that, you could solve all the crimes in this world. Don't you think that will be great?
I think that's interesting too, but I want you to come to practice now.
That's not necessary. Football is something humans do, right? Humans have feelings. They're attached to a skill. With that skill, you can take the ball. In other words, technique is not important. No need for practice. And so on. I'll be absent.
Keenan?
Well, that's got to be just about the worst excuse yet. You know, Trina was like, oh, I'm too scared and I'm hanging out with animals. Zippy's like, well, no, I'm not interested. Gives a bad reason, but at least say that I will come if you prove me wrong. But Keenan's just, no, I'm not really bothered, like. So, that's it. See you later. Look at this very hidden treasure chest containing luck boost. Yeah, I think we're going to need some of that because our next kind of encounter is apparently going to be with Frank down by the riverside. Let's just grab a conversation topic about a TV show because this one's actually important to point out. This guy gives a conversation topic about the TV show, and then if I were to go in the shop and come back out, then he's actually still here. He's one of the few conversation topics that actually stays in place. Later in the game, he will give us another conversation topic, and that's happening now. I didn't realise you could do it straight away. I'm not even reading the dialogue, but yeah, this guy gives 2 conversation topics. No one else in Inazuma 11 ever does this, and now he's still here, but he's got nothing else to say. Was that the same guy on the date? No, it wasn't. He definitely looked different, but apparently everyone in Odaiba is just on the pole today. They're all doing very well. Interlink got an update. I didn't even notice that, but Zippy is now being like, if I'm going to apologise, I'll do it face to face. It's disingenuous to do it through a text, except you've now texted in the context of the conversation, so it only feels even more disingenuous. But, oh, he'll come to his room and apologise, but no, Falco doesn't want it. I mean, I wouldn't want it either, let's be fair. It's a pretty poor mistake on Zippy's part. But yes, so now we've got the Yummy Food Club to talk about Charisse being first once again. And no one
say anything weird. That's just going to ruin the atmosphere.
Yeah, we're definitely going to get some weird matches. The inner link in this game, as in any game, is wild. They really say some stuff in the inner link in this game, and I can't wait to showcase that. Nothing of too much of importance in the cool kit. You can again get some more items for your players if you want, but very, very small upgrades unlocked in the process, so I don't tend to do any of that stuff. Any that I've picked up in a treasure chest I might shove on a player, but let's just head back out of the Aqua Mall and see if we can find Frank, and then eventually Terry. Is there anyone else I've forgotten? Probably. We'll find out when that comes up, I guess. For now, wow, he's hanging out by the pier. Is this why he had that shocked reaction when we first turned up here? Zippy did actually tell us what his condition is already, so if you can remember that, this is definitely tying in here.
Ah, the sea looks so beautiful today. The weather's nice to go fishing. Isn't that perfect? I'd like to see me dad fishing again. If I can buy a ship. Come on. Damn it. After all, my right hand is...
Frank!
My right hand is Frank.
Shoutouts, by the way, to the very briefly on-screen NPCs in that piece of custom art. Loved the lilac shirt that the mother was wearing in that very brief scene. But Frank, what are you doing here?
Nothing. I was just looking at the ocean.
I see. Your dad is a fisherman, so you must like the sea.
Yeah?
Hey, Frank, I want you to come to practice. You'll learn more about football.
Sorry, I'm not interested in football.
You were a boxer, right?
Yeah?
I'm sure boxing is interesting. Attacking with various punches, reading your opponent's movements.
Football is a team sport. One-on-one attack and defence is important too. So, if you want to try play football like you would in a boxing match, you might just like football.
Shut up!
Huh?
Don't talk about boxing in front of me ever again.
Frank?
I guess you could say he was very frank with us. Don't laugh. I don't deserve it.
Don't talk about boxing ever again.
Right, well, I couldn't get much more blatant than that. Fine, keep looking at the sea, I guess, and I'll just not talk about boxing. Don't want to risk boosting the game's age rating up anyway. So, yeah, you keep your little sport, and I'll just go check on the one guy that's left, which I think is Terry, but we're there's Buddy. Remember Buddy? Couldn't make that up. Do the pigeons say anything else? Let's just shun Buddy even more. Yes, they're now giving us directions to the bridge. Thank you for that one. I guess it's going to be Buddy on the bridge now. Let's see what he's on about. This is a new area.
Buddy, mate, we heard you were kicking a ball around on a pitch like... I saw the match. What was that, man? You're all over the place, mate. You were getting all desperate, man. You're so bad I couldn't believe it.
Yeah?
What you just said. Say it again. Go on. Say it.
Right then, mate. I want to leave you be for today.
See ya.
Oh, Captain. Did you see that?
Buddy? Yeah?
Is that so? I am a delinquent, so you should stay away from me.
Don't say that. Let's play football together.
I'm glad you asked, but I don't want you to get involved with me.
Buddy?
We are calling him by his name here. We're not trying to call him a friend, but Buddy Fury, I must admit, it's one of my favourite names that they've given to the new players. But for now, he's a delinquent, and he went angry mode on some chumps. At least one of them said ice, so that's something, I guess. Oh, look at you going on holidays to Paris and Hawaii. Yeah, this game was released before we had a global pandemic. Thank you for that one. Vacation abroad, yes. At some point, hey, we've got a canonical name for an NPC, though. They're called Emmy, apparently. But, yeah, you could do some encounters here, again, if you wanted. But I'm already getting some kind of Pokemon Black and White vibes just from being on a bridge. And we've got a tropical vacation. I've not been on holiday in quite a while, can you tell? Would really just like to go abroad. So Arion is going to introduce Ricardo on his behalf and starts off immediately by saying that his house is huge and building him up as a rich guy and a heartthrob. Arion, I don't think that really helped. Let's go and find Terry and make Ricardo even more angry, shall we? Hop into the elevator. This is a different way back to the Aqua Mall, of course. It all loops around quite nicely, but let's just once again ignore all the treasure chests we can't open. And Terry is hanging out in the most basketball court-like area in the game so far. I can't leave the goal to an amateur like you. I will stop all the shots. Ricardo, how dare he make fun of me? I don't care for football or Inazuma National. I'll show Ricardo my real talent. Go on then, find a basketball hoop. Oh, your real talent is hiding.
The only one left is Terry. I can't find him. I wonder where he could be.
Let me look under my text box. I don't expect anything from him anyway.
If we keep practicing at the stadium, someone might come. Let's go back.
We're just not even going to speak to him at all. Damn. Ricardo, what's that about practicing together? But still, trying to practice as a goalkeeper alone.
everyone, that's all for today's practice. In the end, they didn't come to practice at all.
Yeah. I thought about everyone who hasn't come. They didn't have any interest in football until now. If you don't like it, it would be hard to play. That's a nice bit of self-awareness from you, Arion. I didn't expect this from the biggest football lover on the planet.
That's why I want to make the first step. I got help from Axel Blaze too. That's why I love football. So, I won't give up. I'll try and convince them again tomorrow.
Now the self-awareness is gone. That's not how you make people like things.
If tomorrow is no good, then the next day and the day after, I'm going to be a toxic fan base. Play Undertale.
Please don't let me lump Undertale in with that kind of strategy, though. I really do love the game. You really are trying hard, Arion. Hey, Victor.
Yes?
I noticed something from watching them practice. Both Falco and Charisse have a high level of physical ability. But I know other players who are just as skilled as them, if not more. Why were they not chosen as representatives? I don't understand that.
Maybe there are other conditions to be elected as representatives.
Conditions? I don't know the coach's intention. Victor!
Terry, what's wrong?
Let's go practice. I want you to shoot at me.
What?
The best shooter in this team is you. I can't stop practicing until I can stop your strongest shot. Victor, let's go practice!
All right.
Well, we got everyone back. That's nice. They'll probably leave again, though.
Chairman Blaze, I will not work with Coach Black anymore! Only you and another few recommended Coach Black. And yet, the football world was rebuilt because of you. That's why I accepted it. But Coach Black only chose inexperienced players for the team. That's just trampling football. But you're still going to leave him as coach?
Coach Conroy, I trust Coach Black.
You're out of your mind. Do you think I don't know his real identity? Don't give him power. You should know that. If you give him power, the world of football will darken again. He is the darkness that covers light.
That's why he must be the one to lead Inazuma National.
What?
The light and darkness. It must be him.